Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another session with the older man. Yes, my friends, it's time for us to jump back in the relationship market again. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 biggest pitfalls men fall into after they've come out of a divorce or a long-term relationship. We're going to touch on it. And listen, these things might sound simple, right? The problem that most men find is that when they're emotionally involved, when they're emotionally connected to a particular issue, the small things appear big. The small things they don't see. Relationships aren't difficult, I think we all get so emotionally connected to the problem that we don't see the small solutions. I preface this video simply because, yesterday I did this video with Noha, the Arab woman that I had, and you guys came down hard on her. Oh, you guys were rough. And this one guy made a comment, and this comment was to criticize not only the guest, Noah, but also he wanted to criticize the chart that I was describing. And he said it was simple. It was a simple chart. But it just blew my mind that you think that the relationship roadmap or getting to a successful relationship is complex. It isn't freaking complex. This is the problem. It is the equivalent of saying to you, hey, obese guy, you got to lose weight. Oh, I've been trying to lose weight for forever. What do I do? Eat less. Exercise more. Yeah, but that sounds so simple. I've tried that. Try harder at it. The simplicity of it doesn't make it freaking difficult. The lack of commitment. The lack of motivation. These are the things that are important for you to achieve to get the small things done. The same thing applies to relationships. I'll just read this guy's comment just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. He said, sorry, Noah's involvement doesn't work. Your flow chart is a bit amateurish, and your own interviewing skills are still in their infancy. Think Alan Sheffer on his early hosting of Match of the Day, in which hero player of football struggled badly to transition to an analyst of football. Number one, I wasn't interviewing the girl. We were going through a chart, okay? The chart wasn't amateurish. It was simple. Simplicity is what makes things easy to follow. The idea that you guys want something that is complex blows my freaking mind. When reality simply states, in today's day and age, no one wants complexity. No one has the mental energy to do something that appears complex. Why would I do something that's complex when it can be explained easily? The mark of an intelligent person is someone who can break something down to its most simplest parts to explain to anyone. The wisest of the wisest man can understand something simple, but it could also be understood by the man who does not have a psychology background or any foresight into understanding relationships. That is why it has to be simple. But the problem is we come across men like you who has that ego, who thinks that he is superior. He must indicate, hey, make it more intellectual, make it much more grand so people like me can understand. Is that what you're saying? Well, my friend, get over yourself. This is not how the world works. I am talking to a broad audience, from the men who don't speak very good English that follow me from out of Africa, don't speak English properly, to the intellects, the PhDs. They're all here, but all of them can understand simplicity, amateurish. That's why I break things down very simply. And so with that said, we're now going to get into the 5 pitfalls men should not fall into after getting out of a long-term relationship or a divorce. Subscribe, my friends. Let's do this. The older man has another lesson. Here we go. Number 1, once you leave a long-term relationship, take time to heal yourself. What does that mean? Do not jump immediately back into a long-term relationship. I know you're going to get that urge, like I need to replace the person that had just hurt me or the relationship I just left, where that person has left a hole, a big hole in my soul, in my everyday activity. Oh, she used to cook for me. Oh, she used to do this for me. She used to do that for me. It's a part of your life that was taken over by someone else. And you want to replace that as soon as possible because all of a sudden you have that extra stuff that you got to do that that partner was doing for you before. And so you jump into the next relationship trying to fill that hole. But usually it's not the right person for you. Another word for that is the rebound relationship. Just don't do it, gentlemen. Take some time. Go on a few dates. Don't do any deep commitments. Hit a few things every once in a while. Have some casual sex. Relax. If you're not a casual sex type of guy, hit the gym, get yourself together. Go get some therapy. Go to a yoga class, some Pilates. Get mentally strong again. Be comfortable on your own before you commit to another long-term relationship. Now, this applies to not only men, but women as well. Okay? It's a reason why they call it a rebound relationship. The second pitfall, my friends, is comparing your new relationship, the person in your new relationship, to the old relationship. Oh, she used to do that for me. Oh, she used to do that. Oh, she did this so well. Oh, she used to cook the food the way I liked it. Oh, she used to, do my clothes the right way. No, dude, don't do that to your new partner. You got to erase the old because you now have a new, or trying to make her fit the mold of all the good things the old partner did. Please don't do that to your new partner. It's not fair to them, and it's not fair to you. You got to realize that when the old partner leaves or no longer with you, this new one is someone you have to work with anew. It's a whole different vehicle, my friend. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but you get my point. I know I'm just going to get those women coming at me. Oh, women are not cars. No, that's not what I'm saying. You're a different person completely. You got to learn to let go of the old. What did they say? Comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, and for God's sake, don't verbalize it. Oh, well, she used to do this, or he used to do that. Oh, my partner used to do. Oh, my ex used to do that. Oh, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. It doesn't matter how comfortable you get. Don't ever say something like that in your new relationship. Number 3. Now, here's a big one, and this is where I went wrong in my second major relationship. Focusing on the physical. Focusing on physical attraction. Now, a lot of men like to feel like I'm going to go out there and get a younger model, a younger woman than my ex to make her more jealous. I need to show guys that I'm upgrading. And you focus on that hot little thing and you impress the crap out of her and, she's now with you. But you realize that, the connection stops at the hotness. You have nothing really in common intellectually, emotionally. It's just that she's hot. Don't ever pick a woman because of her beauty alone. And you might say to yourself, oh, well, that makes sense. Listen, when you're emotionally scarred and going through pain from your previous relationship, you will make this dumb freaking mistake. Trust me, I did. And the thing is, the poor girl that I did choose to do this with, she really liked the hell out of me. She really was in love with me. And I just didn't feel the connection. Because she couldn't even speak English properly. Her and I couldn't connect in no way, shape, or form. So guess what? Had to drop it. And that takes you back to my first point. Don't jump into a serious relationship initially after getting out of divorce. So that's what I did. Number 4 is getting defensive in this new relationship. This is a big issue because what happens is a lot of people bring the baggage from the old relationship into the new one. So, for example, in your new relationship, your partner might do something that the old partner used to do, but criticized you for it. So when the new partner innocently suggested or even said something about it, you overreact because it was something the old partner used to say that triggered you. And it could be the dumbest shit. Hey, honey, did you take out the garbage today? What do you mean? You think what are you talking about, the garbage? Why don't you just leave me alone with the damn garbage? And the new partner's going, holy shit. I was just asking if you took out the garbage. Then you have to rewind in your mind. The old partner used to just be on your ass about the freaking garbage all the time. I'm giving you a hypothetical, but you will find other examples. So watch yourself with the new partner. Don't be too defensive. And number 5, don't give up on love, man. Don't give up on the feeling of meeting a good person. Listen, I know that there's a lot of men who follow this channel who've been through some nasty divorces and have been through some serious relationship issues. The men who follow the red pill space, 90% of them didn't come here because they were okay. They didn't come here because the blue pill treated them well. No, they came here because they got screwed over by the blue pill. That way of looking at life just bent them over and just went to town. So a lot of men who are in this space are men who've been through hell with women already. And all I'm saying to you is, listen, man, don't give up on it. Don't give up. There are a lot of good women out there. If you can't find one in your backyard, go to another city. Look in another city. If you can't find them in your city, go broader, go outside your country. But they're there. What I don't like to see is men who've given up on this one beautiful thing called love. And listen, I say that with some reservation. Don't think that, oh, I love you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a beautiful thing about finding a good partner. I'm telling you, don't give up on it. That's all. Because a lot of men do. They become bitter. They become lonely. And within that loneliness, they choose to literally not do anything. They become those women who say, I don't need a man. They become that man who says, I don't need a woman. I got my gym. I got my peace. I got my dog. I got my friends, and I'm good. But then you criticize the women who say, I don't need no man. I got my cats. I got my dog. I can take my trips. You criticize those women. You're doing the same damn thing. Yeah, look inside first, my friends. So all I'm saying is, don't give up on love. And I use that term love, meaning don't give up on a relationship. All right? So those are the 5 pitfalls I want you guys to focus on, not to fall into those. All right? This is going to be a short one, my friend. I'm still having some issues with my throat today. So, hey, book a session if you have any questions or if you would like to have some advice or mentoring with me. Of course, join the membership site. It's free. No skin off your back. It's free. Just come on in and talk to like-minded people. And so, my friends, until next time, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.